Hello everybody, I'm Buzz, and I'm here to do a review tonight. I'm pretty excited. It's a review about the Variable X tube, or Varitube X. It's the new Lavatube. It's Lavatube 2.0, what a lot of people are calling it. There's some talk on the forums about it, and I got this one from IVapes.net. I got their card here somewhere. Here it is. That's their card, and I paid about $80 for the kit. That was with shipping and handling and everything. Here's the back side with all the information. Alright, what you get is the snazzy presentation box, which, I don't know, the boxes are cool. Maybe if I sell it, I'll still have the box someday. I don't know, if I decide to quit vaping. That's why I keep telling myself, if I'm buying all this stuff, if I ever decide to quit, I can sell it. But who knows, I don't know. You get the foam insert. Here's the tube itself. I already got a charged up battery in it. It's a 2200 IMR battery. 2200 mAh. I don't know how you know that. It doesn't say that on the side, but that's what the website said. In the bottom, you get a charger and two atomizers. And they're sealed up. Well, they're not sealed up. They're just in a little bag. Okay. So, the first thing, it says on the website that you get instructions in the kit. No instructions. I put the battery in. Let me show you what happens when you first get it. Okay. Let's put this battery in. All right, here it comes. We put the battery in. And the threads are like the other Lavatube. They're a little not so great. You can get nylox and put on it, or save yourself $5. Use chapstick or candle wax or something. It works just as well, and you probably already got that laying around. Okay, then I put the battery in. Nothing. I tried pressing that button and holding it down. Nothing. See, I've got no instructions. I look around, then it starts flashing. I'm thinking, oh crap. Let me sidebar for a second. I ordered a stainless steel Lavatube from Apollo, and let's see, I got that yesterday, and it came in a kit. And even though we all know how to use a Lavatube, it came with a very nice set of instructions. And I got it, and it didn't work. And I got a hold of Dave from Apollo, and he was pretty good. He walked me through some stuff to make sure I was doing everything right, and it didn't work. It wouldn't fire, and he kind of agreed that was the problem. After we went through what he had to do is to make sure that on the phone, and he was nice enough to told me as soon as I send him a tracking number that he would stick a replacement in the mail. He wouldn't have to make me wait until that one got there. I don't know if he would do that for everybody, but he did do that for me, which was pretty nice of him, because I had to wait a little bit to get it. It was on back order, and it was pretty disappointing. But I mean, I don't think they mean to send a bad one, and where none of us are perfect. But as far as how you make up for your mistakes or deal with them once you happen, them guys are first class. Okay, enough of that. Back to this one here. Okay, what this is supposed to have has a 4 amp cutoff. So it's supposed to run dual coils and all that. It's it won't dial your stuff back like the other one, the other Lavatube does. We'll do some comparisons. I have the old Lavatube right here. Old, it's not even a few months old, but the original Lavatube. And they're, let's see, hold them up. The other Lavatube is just a little bit taller, not much. And this one has metal ends. I do like the end. It's got a big vent hole in the bottom. It goes all the way through. That's the battery that you're seeing inside of there. I like that it's flat on the bottom. It's not beveled. It makes it a little more stable. Let's see. Okay, now I messed with it and finally I figured it out just playing around. Click it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it comes on. And we're not going to be able to see the screen. Dang it. No, you just have to take my word for it. I don't know how to put pictures up and everything yet. I'll get better with my reviews as I go. Anyway, when it comes on, it says 9.9 atomizer, 3.0 volts, and inside there it's got a little battery with bars in it to let you know how much battery juice you got left in there. And then after it cycles through them, it goes blank, and then you can change your voltage. And it's like the old Lavatube, you can't hold it and it'll cycle through. You have to press the button as you go. And the default is 3 volts. That's what it starts out at. So that's not too bad. At least you don't have to put something in there and pop it or something because you forgot to readjust it. It's not too bad of a feature. You can't hold both buttons down and lock the voltage. It doesn't do it. It doesn't have that feature. Okay, now this one does check atomizer resistance or cartomizer or whatever you stick in there. Let's stick this one here in there and see what we got. This is a 1.6 dual coil cartomizer. We're going to give it the test right off the bat. Okay, you got to press the little power button, not the fire activation button, and it tells me that's a 1.6 atomizer, or 1.6 ohms is what it's saying, and 3.3 volts is because I have it set on 3 and the 3 volts even, and it's going to run that at 3.3 volts, I believe, or 3.4. I don't quite understand all that yet. It'd be nice to have instructions. I did call iVape and I talked to Amanda, and she said mine didn't come with instructions either, and she said that's no good if none of them come with instructions. So she said she would try to throw a setup on the site to help everybody out a little bit, but she told me what she knew about it real quick, and was just click it 5 times to turn it on, and then it showed you the ohms, it shows you the underload voltage, and then it showed you then it was ready to work. Okay, so we've got that at 3 volts, and let's set it at 3.9. Let's throw a drip tip on there. Let's see how it does. That's pretty good. That's some orange sun-kissed juice that I have. Good flavor. You just saw pretty good vapor production. And let's, nice warm vapor. Good throat hit. Let's dial it up to 4.4, see what happens. Less flavor, vapor more warm. You can hear it popping. It's going pretty good. Let's put it up to 5 volts and see what happens. Less flavor, really hot vapor. It's getting louder. Let's try all the way up to 6. Yuck. Sacrificing myself for the sake of all vape kind. You can definitely taste the cartomizer foam in there a little. It does have some flavor still, but it's not that good. And wow, it's really popping loud now. Okay, let's make a comparison on the old Lavatube. Here's same cartomizer. We'll stick that on there. Let's just go straight to 6. And as we all know, it's not going to do much. Hardly no flavor. Just popping, but let's put the meter on there and see what that says on the old Lavatube when we did that. Now the meter works weird on that one. I wouldn't say it's pulse because it doesn't work like when you stick it on the like the Lavatube, or not the Lavatube, but like on the Ego battery or something. There's the same thing. 6 volts. We're getting 3.6. That's all that's going to let you get. Now let's stick the same thing back on the original on the X tube. There you go, 6 volts. You're pulling 4.8. So it does let you do that. It's not going to let you get 6 volts, but it does actually let you get a lot more than the other one. Now here's what was weird. Okay, now I'm going to set it at 5.9. See what we get. 4.3. Now I'm going to set it at 5.8. Let's see what we get. Nothing. It just makes all zeros and they flash. Now I'm going to go down a little bit. I'm at 4.9. See, it just kind of barely lights up the meter. I don't know why it's doing that. And it does that whether anything's on there or not. Here, I'll show it to you. Kind of weird. But for the price, I mean, it works really well. I'm happy that I got it. I'm still waiting on my ProVari. I screwed the address up and it's out in post office limbo. I kind of crossed with the autofill, crossed my address with the trailer park address and the billing address, and it went to Texas, where I'm from, and then there was no town there because I'm staying in Massachusetts, and put the town here, and then it got sent. It came from Washington. If you ever bought a ProVari, you know that. And then it went to Maryland, and then it went to North Carolina. And I think right now it's on its way back to Washington. I've been impatiently tracking it. And the folks at ProVape have been real nice. They tried to contact. I emailed them Friday night when I noticed it, and they tried contacting the post office that next Saturday morning. They contacted me back that Friday night, and Cicella, I believe is the lady's name. She's been in contact with me a few times over the week while I'm waiting on it, and she's been excellent customer service. Very nice about the whole thing. See, it does the same thing whether it's under load or not. We'll go back up to 5 a little bit. Same thing, it lights it up a little higher. And for some reason the meter only works or this little screw-on meter that I got. If I put it on 5.9 without a load, it reads 5.6. Or was that 5.9? 6.2. I was reading it upside down. Okay, then if we put it on 6, it says it reads 6.2. So I don't know what's going on there. That's probably not an accurate reading. So let's I did some, put it on my multimeter, and I don't have a good way to show you all that, but let me get an adapter. Maybe I can show you some of that. What's a review without meters, right? Okay, I'm going to use my Ego adapter. That makes it easier to put my probes on. Okay, we're going to set the meter to voltage. Okay. Now I've got it set on 6 volts. So if I put that on there and press the fire button, there, I pressed hold, it's reading 6.24. Oops. Yeah, what's a now we turn the hold back off. What's a review without dropping something, right? Okay, now let's dial it down quite a bit, some there. Let's dial it down to, that was 6. Let's dial it down to 4, 5. See what kind of reading we get. Okay, we'll put them on there. Put that on there, press the fire button. At the same time, press hold. Okay, and then that reading was 4, 5, we said, and I got 4. It's backwards to you, but 4, 6, 9. So it's reading a little high. Let's go all the way down to 3 and see what it says. Okay, we got her down to 3. Let's turn the hold off. Let the meter zero out. Okay, there we go. Hold everything together, press the button. Oop, slipped off. Okay, now it's reading steady. Alright, we got 3.14 at 3.0. Now, I don't, since that other meter doesn't work, I don't have a way to test it to run an under load test. So maybe it's set a little high when I'm reading it with my meter not under load. So when it's under load, it runs a little more accurate to what it's doing. You can't check it under load why it's working. And you might be able to, but I don't know how to press the buttons. I've tried a bunch of different ways, just fiddling with it. But as of now, I can't find any instructions anywhere on the internet for anybody, and that's the best that I know. Okay, one of the neat features is it checks your resistance, and it just does it automatically. It doesn't fire the atomizer. Here's one of the atomizers I got with the device. And I'm gonna it's brand new. We're gonna stick that on there. We press it says it's 2.6, 2.7. if you hold the power button, it'll just show you the resistance. Then you let go, and that's the voltage under load, I believe. And then it goes, the screen goes black, then you can change your voltage adjustment. But so that one says 2.6. So let's dial the voltage up, and we'll press that reading. We'll press the power button at 2.6, and now it says 4.5 volts. So that's what that's going to be under load. What you're pulling. Okay, that makes sense. Now I'm going to test the same atomizer, the resistance, on my multimeter. Set that over to ohms, and let's see what we get. Let's see if how close it is. This says 2.7 dead on. That one said 2.6, 2.7. So seems to be pretty accurate. Now here, I got a 4.5 ohm cartomizer. Let's screw our meter back in. Remember, we had at 5.9, we had 6.2 on our meter. When we burn it, let's under load. Let's see if it says the same thing with a lot higher resistance. We're going to set that to 5.9. Okay, now let's press it. We get 6.0. So on a high resistance, it's running a lot closer. It's actually running a little hotter than what it said, what it was doing when it had the dual coil cartomizer on it. So it does dial it back, and it still works. It's kind of like the other Lavatube. It'll work, but this one will get you a lot closer to what you're wanting. In that 1.6 at 4 whatever it was I was burning was plenty, let me tell you. So if you like dual coils, you'll be happy with the new version of the Lavatube, the Lavatube 2.0, or the Varitube X. Decent amount of vapor at 6 volts, good flavor on that higher ohm cartomizer. And I guess that's about all I got to say about the Varitube. It's about the same weight as the Lavatube. It's the same thing with a little different circuitry in it, and it's got the metal caps. And this weekend I was chatting on the Apollo SIGs, asking when they's going to ship out my tube, bugging them because it'd been on back order for a couple weeks, and maybe a week, not 2 weeks. And they said that they're going to get this. They probably won't do the stainless again because it's so expensive to make, but they will have this exact same circuitry eventually in a chrome model. So that'll be one to look out for. Wish I could have waited, but I'm too impatient. I had to have this right now. Check it out. It's the same kind of button, same everything. Same good click. It's got that same shaky, noisy sound everybody complains about. Doesn't really seem to bother me none, but one of the differences, the other Lavatube has and that new one I got that didn't work had the same thing, has a red button and then the black plus and minus, and this doesn't. And as far as I can tell, I can't figure out a way to make this check the voltage on your battery. So when the instructions come out, maybe you can press the buttons in a certain series and it'll do that. But as far as what I can tell, just fiddling with it, it doesn't do that. But I can't swear by it. And that's my review on the Varitube X. And if y'all get it, I hope you enjoy it. And all I got to say is, keep on vaping.